Hi everyone, for the next 2 days, we'll have highs into the 60s, but we turn warmer for Friday, Saturday. Even for Friday, if we get into the upper 70s, maybe hit 80 then, looks like we could be almost breaking a daily record breaker there. At least we would if we hit 79 degrees, but it doesn't last too much longer. Cold front moves in Sunday, makes some changes for our weekend. We'll have temperatures into the 50s then, but we could see some recovering even after that. As far as the early hours of Wednesday, we're looking at some showers to move through northern Wyoming. Could maybe have a couple rumbles of thunder with that. All of us, though, will be looking at some stronger winds, or at least feeling stronger winds for our Wednesday. And because those rain showers aren't necessarily widespread, still looks like we'll have some elevated to critical fire conditions for our Wednesday. In Casper, not expecting any of those rain showers. It looks like it's going to be staying to the north. We are going to start off Wednesday morning with temperatures most likely into the upper 30s, but we'll be warming into the 40s, 50s, even some 60s into Wednesday afternoon. So as far as those possible showers, again, just a few for the early hours of Wednesday. The more closer you are to I-90, the better chances you are seeing some of that precipitation. We could start off Wednesday morning with a few areas of some drizzle, but most of the day looks dry. That return of some convective showers is certainly possible into Wednesday night, but again, pretty short-lived, not widespread, and also not expecting any severe weather if you do hear some rumbles of thunder. For the early hours of Wednesday in Casper, those winds, just a light breeze to be expected, but we see changes once we start off the workday. We'll have wind gusts above 30 miles an hour. Then after lunch, we'll have wind gusts above 40 miles an hour. That does look to continue until Wednesday evening. Then the winds will start to drop a little bit then. But for all of us on Wednesday, expect some windy conditions. A lot of us looking at gusts above 30 miles an hour. Again, the winds continue to drop for Wednesday night, Thursday not so windy. Then we start another trend of some winds growing back up, and it looks like our weekend we'll be looking at some breezy to windy conditions. Because again, still any of those precipitation chances are still pretty light, brief, and staying isolated to the north, we are going to be looking at some elevated fire risks still through Douglas, Shattered, and then even the critical fire concerns. That does include Cheyenne, Scottsbluff, and Sydney as well for Wednesday. So in Casper, we're still looking at a high of 60 degrees, 5 degrees above the average there, mix of 50s and 60s for all of us on Wednesday. We're still staying mostly dry through Friday, but then a front moves in late Saturday into Sunday. That'll drop our temperatures and then also bring some shower chances. Still looks like it will be lighter amounts, maybe a little bit of snow Monday, and we look to be dry Tuesday.